Dan Bair's pottery shop, Bair's Den, located on Hudlow Road. Behind me is a kiln in which Dan fires all his pottery. This is the entrance in which all the pots are loaded and unloaded. We're going to show you some of Dan's artistry and some interesting details that go along with pottery.
There's a long tradition of pottery in this area. In North Carolina has, well, two distinctive traditions. One is out in the Seagrove area, Asheboro area, where there's a salt glazed tradition, and then there's the Catawba Valley tradition, which is an alkaline glazed stoneware. My clay body that I'm using right now is a combination of a native clay from Georgia and some Ohio and some Missouri clays. I am in the process of building a clay body out of local clay. I've got samples here right now, and I have some clay on my own property here too that I'm doing some tests with this firing. And of course want to go to native clay. So that's a process that takes time. I expect within a few years I'll be using all local clays. So I throw the piece, and then the next day, after the clay's gotten leather hard and dried up, I will carve the scallops and put the handles on and do a final trim at the base and clean it up, and then set it aside to dry. I do bisque fire it and glaze it, and then I glaze fire them in the wood kiln out here. The amount of time that I take to make it, 15 minutes to throw a piece like this, and I may spend 20-25 minutes the next day carving and handling it. I spend more time finishing them than I do the throwing at this point.
Dan Bair has been practicing the art of pottery for 37 years.
But I had a high school teacher that insisted that I try making pots on a wheel, and I did, and it just got into my blood right away. And I went out and bought all the books I could find on the subject and built a wheel and started making pots that summer, and then continued going after education that fall, and it's been something with me ever since.
If you would like to see some of Dan's pottery personally, you can catch him at the upcoming Art Hop at Isothermal Community College. For Isothermal on the Move, this is Nick Freeman.